Welcome back. I'm Kate, and oh my goodness, it's such a beautiful day today.
Hey, I'm Martin. And Kate, I can see you're in a really good mood. Haha,
I am Martin. I'm feeling really energized today. I had the best coffee this morning, and I just feel happy.
that's wonderful, Kate. And you know what? The way you just expressed that, I feel happy. I'm energized. That's exactly what we're going to talk about today.
Oh, perfect timing. Yes. Today we're talking about how to express your feelings in English naturally.
And this is such an important topic, Kate, because so many learners know the basic words like happy or sad, but they don't know how to really express what they're feeling inside.
Exactly, Martin. There's a big difference between saying I'm sad and saying I feel a bit down today.
Yes, one sounds more natural, more like how native speakers actually talk in real life.
So if you want to express your emotions more naturally, more confidently, stick with us until the end.
We've got some amazing phrases and expressions for you today. Let's get started.
All right, Martin. So let's start with the basics. How do we usually express feelings in English?
Well, Kate, the most common way is to say, I feel or I'm feeling.
Right. Like, I feel happy, I feel tired, I'm feeling excited.
Exactly. But here's the thing. Native speakers don't always use these simple phrases. They use more colorful, more natural expressions.
Yes. So let's talk about different feelings and how to express them naturally. Martin, let's start with happiness.
Great. So instead of just saying, I'm happy, you can say things like, I'm over the moon. I'm on cloud nine. I'm thrilled.
Ooh, I love those. I'm over the moon means you're extremely happy, right, Martin?
Exactly, Kate. Like if someone gets a new job, they might say, I got the job. I'm over the moon.
Yes, or I'm on cloud nine. That means you're so happy you feel like you're floating. Haha.
Perfect description, Kate. And if something exciting happens, you can say, I'm thrilled. Like, I'm thrilled to meet you. Or, I'm thrilled about this opportunity.
Love it. Okay, Martin, what about when we're feeling good, but maybe not super excited? Just content, peaceful?
Good question. You can say, I'm feeling great. I'm in a good mood today. I'm feeling pretty good.
Yes, those sound so natural. And you know what, Martin? Sometimes we add little words like pretty, quite, or really to make it sound more conversational.
Absolutely. Like, I'm feeling pretty tired, or I'm quite excited about this.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about the opposite, when we're not feeling so good.
Right. So, Kate, when we're sad or unhappy, we don't always just say, I'm sad. We have lots of natural ways to express this.
Yes, you can say, I'm feeling down. I'm a bit blue today. I'm not feeling myself.
Oh, I'm not feeling myself is such a great expression, Kate. It means you don't feel normal. Something's off.
Exactly. Like if a friend asks, hey, are you okay? You might say, yeah, I'm just not feeling myself today.
So natural. And I'm feeling down or I am a bit blue. These are gentle ways to say you're sad without being too dramatic.
Yes, it's perfect for everyday conversations. Now, Martin, what about when we're worried or anxious?
Good one. So instead of saying, I'm worried, well, you can say, I'm a bit stressed out. I'm feeling anxious about this. I'm on edge.
I'm on edge. That means you're nervous and tense, right?
Exactly, Kate. Like before a big presentation, you might say, I'm a bit on edge today.
Perfect. And you know what I love, Martin? Adding words like a bit or kind of makes you sound more natural and less dramatic.
Yes, like I'm kind of nervous sounds much more natural than I am very nervous.
Exactly.
All right, Kate. How about we show everyone how to use these expressions in a real conversation?
I'd love that. Okay, so let's imagine we're meeting for lunch, and I haven't seen you in a while. Ready?
Ready?
Martin, hey, it's so good to see you. How are you doing?
Kate, I'm feeling pretty good, thanks. Actually, I'm on cloud nine right now.
Really? Oh, tell me. What happened?
Well, I applied for that new position at work, right?
Yes, did you get it?
I did. I got it. I'm absolutely thrilled.
Oh, Martin, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. You must be over the moon.
I am. Haha, I really am. But you know what, Kate? Last week I was feeling so anxious about it. I was on edge the whole time, waiting for their answer.
Oh, I can imagine. That must have been so stressful.
It was. I wasn't feeling myself at all. But now everything's great. How about you, Kate? How are things with you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm in a pretty good mood today. Though, I have to say, last week was tough. I was feeling a bit down.
Oh no. What was going on?
Just some family stuff, nothing too serious. I was feeling a bit blue, but I'm feeling much better now.
I'm glad to hear that, Kate. It's totally normal to have ups and downs.
Absolutely. And you know what helps? Talking about it with friends like you.
Always.
Okay, everyone. So you see how we used all those expressions naturally in a conversation?
Exactly. It wasn't forced. It just flowed naturally. And that's how you should use them too.
Yes. Now, let's quickly go over a few more useful expressions for other feelings.
Great idea. So, Kate, what about when we're angry or frustrated?
Good question. You can say, I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. I'm fed up with this.
Fed up is such a common expression. It means you're tired of something, you've had enough.
Exactly. Like, I'm fed up with this traffic, or I'm fed up with waiting.
Yes, and when you're really tired and exhausted,
You can say, I'm exhausted. I'm worn out. I'm drained.
perfect. I'm drained is great. It means you have no energy left at all.
Yes. Like after a long day, you might say, oh, I'm completely drained.
All right, everyone. So we've learned so many natural ways to express feelings today.
Yes. And you know what, Martin? The most important thing is to actually use these expressions.
Absolutely, Kate. Don't just memorize them. Use them in real life.
Exactly. Start paying attention to how you feel every day and try to express it in English.
Yes. Like when you wake up, say to yourself, I'm feeling pretty good today, or I'm a bit tired today.
Perfect. And you know what? It's okay if it feels weird at first. That's completely normal.
Right. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Soon you'll be expressing yourself just like a native speaker.
And remember, emotions are universal. Everyone feels happy, sad, worried, excited. When you can express these feelings in English, you can connect with people on a deeper level.
That's such a great point, Kate. Speaking English isn't just about grammar and vocabulary. It's about connecting with people.
Exactly. So don't be afraid to share how you're feeling. Be honest, be real, be yourself.
Yes. And remember, every time you express yourself in English, you're making progress. You're getting better.
We're so proud of you for learning, for trying, for being here with us today.
All right, everyone. That's all for today's lesson.
We really hope you learned some useful expressions. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We post new lessons every day to help you improve your English.
Yes. And hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.
Now, here's a question for you. How are you feeling right now? Leave us a comment using one of the expressions we learned today.
Yes, we want to hear from you. Are you feeling great? A bit tired? On cloud nine? Tell us.
We'll read every single comment, and we might even reply to yours.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.
Keep practicing, keep expressing yourself, and keep being amazing.
See you in the next video. Bye.